Hello, welcome to my channel. Like and subscribe, or just leave a comment on the video if you want to. All I'm gonna say for now is an idea that I thought of for any Gorilla Tag map makers, and something I wanted to ask for permission from the devs, and the other YouTubers could ask the same thing if they want to. Uh, would you let for the devs and Lemming himself, the creator of Gorilla Tag, all I'm gonna ask is, would you let some people bring back the old version, the old maps of Gorilla Tag from the oldest alpha, beta versions, whatever, any of those versions, be it of those kinds of maps, but I'm gonna ask is putting it in the virtual stump options so that people can join those from time to time to resurrect the old, to show people the old nostalgia games of what it used to look like up until now. And what I will say is, it could be a map pack called the Nostalgia series. It'll make It'll be where new players can go take a look at those old maps and see how you have evolved it from old times to what is the newest times, on how successful you've made it become. It could be your way of, I guess I could make it be a way of saying a path of you describing on what made you do this. You could leave like a little Q&A thing on some questions that we could leave for you, and that you give us little hints from time to time for like ideas and stuff, and for like the voting stuff in the in the in this update. You could, well, from this date, you could give us voting options on ideas of which items that you could bring back, or we could just create, I'd have helpful ideas on what to create. And for the other for every YouTuber, Gorilla Tag YouTuber, why not create custom apps that are different different styles for each map for the virtual stump, and with your ideas you could use any game ideas to create a single map. An empty house to play hide and seek in, Minecraft maps of like an obstacle course, hide and seek map, or other things they can make. Or we could do many things with the map building ideas. It'll take you a long time, but it will be worth it. And what I can say is, Gorilla Tag could have a channel area of where they can share people's different maps made by other people for virtual stump. If they can't, if they're unable to have those maps They can see they could see other people's ideas on how it could work, but if it won't be released, that's fine. They can they can show people what the images of what it could be. They're planning on making it, but if it didn't make it to the limits, that's fine. The people that made it could, well, leave it on YouTube and other stuff to get an idea of what they were trying to do. And some famous YouTubers could create their own as limited edition maps. And some devs could join the. I mean, you could give some famous Gorilla Tag YouTubers ideas of a map that they could make. Give them like a map making challenge for the next Gorilla Tag anniversary event, which actually that would make a lot more sense actually. A Gorilla Tag anniversary event like map in Virtual Stump would be a map to celebrate each anniversary, each year of Gorilla Tag's greatest game on VR. It's a good thing that you've made it, Lemming. You start off as a one person, a single developer to create the game. Before as an iteration, before Quest and other VR headsets, that was just an indie game. Up until now, it is still one of the few famous ones. It's either top 10 or top 20. It's somewhere in that line, but yeah. You're still the famous ones, just don't know what ranking you're in, but it's good enough. And since a lot of people love playing it, and once you finish making that game that you are making, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Why not put some ideas? Here's an idea for you. Why not have some map areas take some iteration of Gorilla Tag and have the Gorilla Tag player model be a costume in your second game? It's a way of saying the true fans would love to keep the costume, but in that game you could choose to make it free or be the most expensive in-game buyable item. It would be the best thing ever. And so you can choose which idea. That's all I'm gonna say. See you all next time. And when I have enough time to record somewhat of a video, I'll make a new one. It's just gonna take a very long time. But until then, see ya.